shout out to the women of CrossFit, right? That's what we're going to talk about today. The ladies making all the headlines and all the drama that we want to follow, I think, moving forward. So welcome to the channel. Do me a favor, please subscribe, hit like, drop a comment. It really helps. And I like the feedback. So the women, they're killing it lately with making me interested in CrossFit. We have so many different storylines already starting through semifinals in no particular order. Of course, we have the dominance of Tia Toomey, and is she going to keep this streak going? That is something I think everybody wants to see. We have Brooke Wells coming back from a devastating injury, putting on an amazing comeback performance, bringing her and I think a lot of other people to tears. And I think everybody is rooting for Brooke to just continue her comeback. Then, of course, we have Hayley Adams, right? The sweet Tennessee little girl that we've kind of watched grow up, who is now clearly growing up into her own. And then we have the bad girl of CrossFit, right? Danielle Brandon with the hair and the nose ring and just a little bit of a different attitude. And there's just so much going on with that I'm super excited to see this all moving forward. I think it gives everybody, a different character, a different person to root for. Not that we're not rooting for all women to be successful in CrossFit, but I think this year in particular, you have the story of dominance. And some people are all about winners continuing to win. And then I think there's people who are on the other side of the fence who are all about, I'm sick of that person winning and I want to see somebody new take over the throne. And man, we have a lot of people lined up to possibly do that. And like I said, that's what kind of really draws in another two group of people, I think, which is the Hayley Adams kind of crew, right? The young girl crew. I haven't even mentioned Mal O'Brien. I mean, oh my goodness, we have now like these young teenagers that we can root for. We have Tia Toomey, who's the dominant older champion. We got Brooke Wells coming back from a devastating injury, like I mentioned. The Danielle Brandon. I mean, who are you going to root for? I think it really, really is going to be exciting this year. I think we're going to see a lot of, let me clarify that. When I say exciting, I'm talking second and third place. That's what I personally think. I don't think the battle for first place is going to be exciting unless you get excited about seeing Tia win again, which I do. I love to see the domination. So I'm not sure that's going to necessarily be a super exciting race for first. I'd love to be wrong. But man, do I think second through fifth is totally up in the air. And it's all about the ladies this year. I am definitely more excited about watching the ladies at the CrossFit Games than I am the men. Now, the men's side is super cool too, and I love some of the storylines going on there with the Panchik brothers, Justin coming back and he do 2 in a row, etc. But for me personally, I just can't find all the compelling stories, all the compelling personalities that I can on the women's side. So that's it. I literally just wanted to get on here for a couple minutes and give a huge shout out to all the women of CrossFit. I hope that this year's semifinals, and then certainly I'm already looking forward to the CrossFit Games. I think we're going to see a lot of attention being put on the women's competition, and I think that's amazing. I think that's the way it should be. I feel that's where the most compelling matchups and battles are going to take place. I also think it's where the most compelling storylines are, and stories, personalities, comeback stories, champions reigning again. These are all great storylines that women's CrossFit can really latch onto and help market this to a larger audience. So, CrossFit, I'm assuming you're seeing the writing on the wall, right? Let's make sure that we do an amazing job of telling the stories of all these different amazing women in CrossFit. And that is going to make for more compelling competition when we know these storylines and we're following them, and we're not rooting against other people, but we're picking sides, we're picking our favorites, and I think we're going to have a great battle this year at the CrossFit Games, and I'm already super excited. Semifinals isn't over, and I'm already getting excited. I can't wait to see what other women have some breakthrough performances here in the next couple semifinals. So there you have it, ladies. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know, what team are you on? We can be team everybody, right? Okay, I understand that. Powerful women supporting powerful women. We're not dirt shooting anybody. But what I'm saying is, let me know, who is your number one? Not who do you think is going to win, but you can tell me that too. Do you think Tia's going to do it? Do you think she's not? But what I want to know is, who are you rooting for? Are you going for Brooke Wells? Is the comeback story what resonates with you? Are you going with Mal O'Brien, that she's going to make her push as the youngster? Are you rooting for the sweet Hayley Adams, as we've watched her mature over the last couple years? Or are you going for the bad girl, Danielle Brandon, all the way, the hair, everything, right? Rah! It's super compelling. I'm excited. I think you can tell. I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking, who you're rooting for, who do you want to win, how do you think it's going to all pan out? We're so early, but I'm already wanting to get excited about the CrossFit Games. So shout out to all the ladies.